I just heard the words destiny lies beneath. Wow. How exciting is that? There's something there to do with your destiny that's slowly coming to the surface. It's there, it's waiting. Like, spirit is literally showing me like little tiny pockets of air bubbles that are slowly coming up to the surface. So basically, they're showing me like there's this huge underwater cave full of water. So we're talking about emotions here, because water is all to do with emotions. Something that's buried beneath the surface, but something that has been there a very, very long time. Just heard the words, it's been waiting patiently. And so some of these water droplets that are trying to come out, they're coming up through the cracks and they're going to be released soon. Something is coming your way and it's destiny, and it's not going to be long. Wow. Okay, so on that note, let's dive in and find out what's going on, shall we? I love it when I sit in this chair and I get downloads like that. You guys know I get all different kinds of downloads, don't I? I get songs, they might just pop into my head, or they'll tell me to put on a particular song. I'll hear lyrics and know that that's something. I'll sit in this chair, I get messages that way. I could be watching TikTok and something will pop up and I just know that that's a message. I just love it. I just love it. I love how the universe works. There's so many serendipitous moments that happen all day, every day. I've literally probably had about, I'm going to say 10 in like the last 24 hours. It has been incredible. Just like everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And the more that you look for that and open up your heart and your mind to that, like those serendipitous moments, it just makes you love and appreciate life so much more. And that's where I think self-reflection always comes in well as well, you know. So think about the last 24 hours that you have had. What can you take away from that? What little moments have you had, if you were to look back on it within the last 24 hours and go, if that didn't happen, I wouldn't have done that. Or, you know, the toaster theory, for example, you know, someone burns their toast in the morning, so they have to make some more and they end up running late for work. But little do they know that there was like a huge car accident on the way to work, and, you know, that could have been them, you know, that was them. All those little things, just remember how precious life is and all those beautiful little moments, because they were all put there for a very specific reason. Oh my God. Can you tell how excited I am? Oh my God. All right, now let's get started. Destiny lies beneath. There is a reason why I had to say that, though. Yeah. All right, Spirit. What can I do for the collective today? Destiny lies beneath. What do we have here? Tree of Life. I just heard knowledge is power. So the Tree of Life, this is all about coming into your own, knowing and learning everything that you need to. Can you see, as above, so below? You are that. I just heard the words cosmic gateway between Mother Earth and the ethereal world, so the heavens, basically. Learning everything you can and then being able to share that is part of your destiny. You were born to teach. You were born to lead. You were born to speak. There is something about you that is just incredible. Something that no one else has. You have your own little flavor, and it's very refreshing. I heard that word yesterday too. Very refreshing. People love your light. And this is what's bubbling to the surface here, is all these little, I just heard pockets of memories. So all these little pockets of knowledge that you once knew, because remember, we do this lifetime after lifetime. There are things that we learn in our previous lives that we just need to unlock again. And you'll notice that when you start to learn something new and it feels really easy, like you just get it, it's because you've already learned it before. It's just reactivating that knowledge. So that's what this card is all about. That's what this message in particular is all about when it comes to your destiny lies beneath. It's bringing that knowledge back up to the surface here. If there are things that you've been pondering about learning, pick up that book, jump onto that course, talk to some friends, start investigating that again. If there's something, if there's something in your world that I just heard, taken a fancy to. So not love. Well, I mean, yeah, it could be love, but if there's something that you've taken a shine to here, something that you're passionate about, something that you want to learn more about, do it, because that's your soul calling for you to learn, calling for this hunger, because whatever it is that you're learning, it needs to be shared with the world. And when I say the world, it doesn't have to be global. It doesn't have to be, in the social media space. This is with friends and family and loved ones. This is with the people around you. It's crazy to believe how much of an impact that one person can have in a room full of people. It's all to do with energy. It's all to do with what you put out there. One shining light can radiate amongst so many people, and it's infectious in a good way. You put a smile on someone's face, they then in turn put a smile on someone else's. Just I love it. So don't be afraid to dim your light. Don't dim your light. Can you tell I'm still a little bit sick? Sorry guys. Shine that light bright. And if it might seem a little strange and funky about what you want to learn, who cares? Who cares? Someone is going to find it interesting. I'm telling you right now. Someone will find it interesting. It's all about knowing your crowd too, Be who you are. Be proud to be who you are. But there's also adaptability. Like, you know how to read a room, be you, but you can also be you in a way that okay. All right, well, what else can we go here? Spirit, destiny lies beneath. What else? Heart compass, follow your heart. Follow your soul, follow your heart. What is your instincts telling you? What do you need to do? I'm going to get some tarot for this one, actually. What do I want? Okay. Heart compass, please confirm. Six of Wands. Yeah. This is all about that leadership. This is victory, because when you follow your heart, you get rewarded. And I've said this so many times already. When you follow your heart and you do something that you're passionate about, that truly resonates with you, you become victorious. You get rewarded. And it happens quite quickly too. When you start following your passion. And okay, so I'll tell you something about myself. So I left a workplace last year. And as soon as I did that, my business just absolutely exploded. It was the call that I needed to do. It was the universe telling me. And there were signs. There were signs. And I picked up on that, and that's how I knew it was time to go. I was potentially going to have to move home. I needed more money, all that sort of stuff. So I had to make a gut-wrenching decision to leave. But in hindsight, it all worked out. It all worked out for the better. And I knew that when I got that call and they told me that, they were selling my home and I was going to have to move, potentially have to move. That was just absolutely heartbreaking, because I knew that I was going to need more money and all that sort of stuff. And funnily enough, I got a phone call a week later with a huge promotion from another company for a lot more money. And I just knew that was the universe guiding me then to make the change, because I had to. And I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go, but I know that I had to. Yeah. And look at me now. I'm saying this to you guys as inspiration for yourself, and to trust your instincts and to follow your passion. Yes, I didn't, at that point in time, I didn't go, oh my God, okay, I'm just going to drop everything. I listened to the signs. I noticed what was happening. This is why I did that huge digression at the start of the reading. See, I love how the universe ties in. Serendipitous moment, okay? I said that for a reason. Noticing the signs. What is the universe telling you here? I noticed those signs with that phone call. You're going to have to move. I needed more money. The phone rang. I got offered a job that I didn't even apply for. That was the universe looking after me. And I knew from that day, I was like, okay, it's time. I got to make the move, because I was paying attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs, guys. Yeah, that's all I can say. I'll share the rest of that story with you another time, okay? Because there was more after that as well. But anyway, 5 of Crystals. I'm hearing don't squander your gifts, especially when it comes to something you're passionate about. Because if you have a look at this card, right, she's holding some crystals, but can you see how sad the other people are? When you hide your beautiful self, when you hide your gifts, and they don't have to be spiritual, I'm just talking about that beautiful, loving nature that you have. You might be a really funny person, but you're scared to let that side of you out because you're worried about what other people are going to think of you. When you hide those beautiful, beautiful gifts that you have, it hurts the rest of the world. We all deserve to see the light in everyone else. And it's our duty as human beings on this earth to be able to bring that light to others. And I know that it can be a little bit scary, but taking those little risks, maybe looking for the sign, maybe this is the reading, this is the sign that you need to go, oh, okay, maybe I should say that joke. Maybe I should sing that song. I just heard karaoke. Maybe you should do that dance. Maybe you should do that speech. Maybe you should jump online and make that post. You never know unless you don't try. What's the harm? Nothing can come of it. At least you know then. It's like taking that leap. If you don't take that leap, you don't know. You don't know where you stand. You don't know what the expectation is. And it can be something totally amazing. What about if it did work out? That's how you need to think. What would happen if it did work out? What would that look like for me? And paint that picture. What would that feel like if I did that thing? If I did all the things? If I did all the things that I've always ever dreamed of? What would that look like to me? What would that feel like? How happy would I be? The expectations are limitless. Just, yeah, don't squander, guys. Shine, whatever it is. You're beautiful, you're magnetic, and we all want to see it. Greatness comes from within. Destiny lies beneath. The Hierophant. Absolutely. Because when you share that gift, man, do you level up? Now, it's like I said, this doesn't have to be spiritual, but you just become that best version of yourself. I want to get some more tarot on this one now. Ooh. And then the Queen of Cups. Seven of Wands. It creates this inner strength. You become a powerhouse. You become the best version of yourself. You're not afraid to share your emotions. You turn your pain into power. You turn fear into magic. There's so many, like I said, there's so many limitless possibilities. But what it does for you, what it does for your self-esteem, it just puts that fire in your belly and you just want to charge. Just want to charge. All right, I'm going to grab one more card. Destiny lies beneath. Actually, I'm just going to do tarot. Destiny lies beneath. Spirit. Anything else? Final messages for Destiny lies beneath. Okay, I have the Two of Crystals, Page of Stars, Four of Crystals, and Eight of Stars here. Destiny lies beneath. Okay, so I'm seeing that butterfly, that beautiful butterfly that's been, you know, resting and growing in that cocoon, mixing up all those different things that they need to in order to be able to, you know, break open and spread their beautiful wings. I know that some of you here are still kind of wondering about what you should do. Is it time? Is it time to come out? Is it time to let destiny come out and break through that surface? There's been a lot of healing that's taken place. There's been a lot of self-realization here. Now, start small. Page of Stars, start small here. Really, and I just keep hearing, look for the signs. There may be very little, but it's opening your eyes. It's opening your eyes. Just when something happens, my ear just rang, when something happens, just ask yourself why. Toaster theory. Why did my toast get burnt? Why did I lock myself out of my house? Why did I just heard send that message. Why did I send that message? Why did I just heard make that call as well. Why did I speak out of turn? Okay. They all happened for a reason. The universe is showing you. And they'll tell you when it's time. They'll tell you when it's time for you to make the move. But everything is working around in your favor right now. Just relax. Be who you want to be. Don't be afraid to let that beautiful light inside of you shine. Shine bright. Because you're magic in a very special way. And you deserve to be happy. And you deserve love. And you deserve everything that life is going to give to you. Destiny lies beneath the surface. And it's going to come out soon. All right, guys. Well, much love. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can click the link in my bio.